making comments that will urge countries to assume liability for their own particular security while calling for aggregate activity against rebel countries. Trump will try to explain in the most definitive terms to date his way to deal with an inexorably unstable world. Trump has conveyed major outside approach addresses sometime recently, to a social occasion of Muslim pioneers in Saudi Arabia and in a stuffed focal square in Poland. In any case, the issues at the United Nations are more extensive, and the geographic spread of Trump's gathering of people more extensive. His message here will reverberate in capitals around the world, where authorities and pioneers are as yet looking for a firm outside strategy regulation from new American pioneer. A day shy of the 8-month characteristic of his administration, Trump will work to portray in expansive terms how he sees a world that is become progressively temperamental under his residency. He'll get out North Korea and Iran in cutting terms, and urge different nations to take after along in his endeavors to control provocative conduct. In any case, he'll likewise convey a profoundly philosophical address, as per a senior organization official associated with its drafting, one that casings his outside approach as a normal endeavor to push nations toward working in their own self-interests. It's a staggering minute and a tremendous chance to show U.S. authority and U.S.'s teams, the authority stated, saying that was the reason Trump invested so much energy sharpening and making this deliver to express that vision to the world. The discourse will strike a logical approach that depends individually self-interests as opposed to those of an aggregate body, the authority said. Trump will clarify that when nations are working in shared self-intrigue they could finish more. The discourse addresses the requirement for us to work towards shared objectives and not to direct to different nations how to live, what arrangement of government to have, the authority said. Trump will particularly get out Iran and North Korea, making the contention that their legislatures are acting outside of their kin's self-intrigue. He will talk into a great degree extreme terms about the North Korea hazard and the risk it postures to our security and the security to every one of the countries in that room, the authority said. For a president whose decision and hike to the White House was among the most unrealistic in current political history, the United Nations organized speaks to a presidential setting, regardless of the possibility that some in the gathering of people still discover seeing Trump before the famous green marble jostling. Trump has offered an extensive variety of perspectives on the UN previously, most as of late deciding the body is failing to meet expectations and wasteful. As of late, the United Nations has not achieved its maximum capacity in light of administration and fumble, Trump said Monday amid a meeting in regards to changing the UN, his initially comments amid a rushed 7-day stretch of strategy here. We are not seeing the outcomes in accordance with this speculation. In spite of the feedback, Trump has seen some of his best remote strategy triumphs rise up out of the UN Security Council, which has passed rounds of ascents on North Korea for its ballistic rocket program.